Hello, word nerds! Happy Sunday! Thank you, all of you, for tuning in this week. I saw that we had quite a few people waiting. So, hello to all of you. Thanks for tuning in right before Game of Thrones. Just right before we start. We will end this chat a little bit early so that everyone can go get their throne on. Just so you know.
For those of us without HBO.
Yeah,
exactly.
We've taken it into consideration for those who do. So we are, I guess, right smack dab in the middle of Camp Nano, if you guys are doing that, or if you guys just need some good old writing sprint time. So why don't we go down the line and kind of talk about what we're working on. First of all, I have Aaron.
I am still drafting the project for Penguin Random House. I'm like 5 chapters into it so far, and I completely keep forgetting that it's Camp Nano. But yeah, that's what I'm doing tonight. So
cool. And Kelly?
I was just getting distracted by people talking about Game of Thrones in the chat, but I am hopefully doing some plotting today, and so I can write a bit more next week. But I want to get at least 444 words as well, because I haven't written on for the words in a little bit, and some of the new monsters you need like a daily streak count in order to get them. So I need to get my streak count back up so I can fight those monsters.
That's cool.
Awesome. And Megan?
I am still working on drafting my horror book. I am about 21,000 words into my 25,000 word Camp Nano goal. So I'm hoping to hit that this week / also maybe finish the draft this week.
Nice.
Because I'm about 50,000 words into the book, so it's getting to be about that time where things need to wrap up. And yeah, lots of For the Words monster fighting right now. Just clearing out all of my quests and stuff.
Nice. Today I'm going to be working on some hardcore plotting, because I came up with an idea the other day, and I want to see how plausible it would be. So we're going to be scoring the internet, maybe writing some stuff. I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be wild. I mean, I have a caffeinated Starbucks beverage. I don't know what my hair is doing. It's just it's a free for all today. I don't know what's going on my end. We will also be doing slightly shorter sprints today. So we're going to be doing 15-minute sprints instead of 20-minute sprints like we usually do. And since we just passed the 35, why don't we wait until the 40 mark to do our first one? So make sure to leave any questions or things you want to ask down below, and questions or things you want to ask, same thing. Whatever you want to do, put it down below, and then we'll answer some things as we go and chat with you guys along the way.
So I saw someone asking if we were going until 9 West Coast time, because that's when Game of Thrones airs there. No, 9 East Coast time.
No.
Do we have a prompt at all?
Oh, yes. So because I have been in the mood of spring cleaning and I've done a ton of stuff, all of these are going to be spring cleaning related prompts. Ooh, so nice. The first one is cleaning under the bed. Have a character's dirty laundry be discovered by someone else.
Ooh, I like it.
Thank you. I have to up my game because last week Megan had the greatest prompt.
If we all just keep trying to one-up each other, I'm going to get so anxious every time it's my turn.
Kelly just drops out. She's like, I can't do it anymore.
Pressure. Take that metaphorically. It's all good.
I will put all that information in the discussion section as well. That way, in case you missed it, you'll be able to see it again.
Am I the only one not watching Game of Thrones tonight?
I'm not either.
Okay.
I am waiting until there's 4 weeks of Game of Thrones left, and then I'm going to pay for 1 month of HBO.
Oh, smart.
And just watch all of it at once.
Well, I did a free week trial of it sometime last year, and I watched all but the last few episodes of the most recent season. So my plan is just to get it, watch those last few, and then just watch it to the end.
Nice.
Binge watch all of them and then cancel. That's a pretty smart plan. Yeah.
I did that for American Gods when the first season came out. I did the 1 month free trial, watch all of them, and then cancel it. But I might have to do it again for the second season. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just like actually be a good citizen and pay the monthly fee for it.
Yeah.
I'm
you
gonna pay
keep
the monthly
doing
fee this time, so because I've used too many different credit cards for free trials.
Oh yeah. All right, 1 minute left. Everybody get ready. 1 minute left.
The warning is good. Otherwise, the first half of my first sprint is always just the getting ready I should have done before we started.
Pretty much. Okay, it's not just us that aren't watching Game of Thrones. There's quite a lot of people that aren't too. Okay, good.
Okay.
Like, I feel so left out.
I know. Like, this is a cultural phenomenon, and I'm not a part of it right now.
I know.
I just don't watch TV, and like all my friends will tell me about it anyways, so I'm like, it's fine.
Yeah, I pretty much know the whole plot anyways. Whatever, everyone dies, that's what it is.
Yeah. Oh, if you go to there's a Screen Junkies, they do like a what you missed on Game of Thrones, and so I just watched all those.
I see.
Smart.
Okay, it is the 40. We will see you back here at the 55 for any of you anywhere. So good luck. Happy writing.
We did not care.
And time for everybody.
How'd it go?
My computer just had a little breakdown and shut itself off, so
Oh,
I
nice.
don't
Sounds
know.
about right.
I think I might be frozen. What is happening here?
Oh
I
yeah.
can hear you.
Okay, hold on. Nah. Eh? Oh,
No?
all right. Now we're just a photo. Okay, great. Well, I'm gonna leave you guys with like, how did it go? And I'm gonna sign off and sign back on again, and I'll try and see you in a couple minutes. Oh dear, I've been having major tech issues lately, so I'll be right back. For
Okay.
everybody watching.
I got
Yeah.
684.
Nice. I managed to track down the notes I already had, which took like half the time to figure out, did I write them? Did I type them? Where did I put them? And then I went through and kind of wrote down what I've already written in this book. Recap.
Nice.
Yes, my computer saved all of my work.
Nice.
Yes. Thank you, computer gods.
Yes.
Oh man.
You should sacrifice a key from your keyboard to the
Yeah.
gods tonight.
Or
But an
something.
unimportant one.
Woo! Okay.
Oh. You mentioned at the beginning, Kelly, that some of the new monsters have a streak requirement. And I was like, oh, well, I have a really big streak, so that won't be a problem. And I went to fight one of them. And then I realized that it resets your streak to 0 unless you've already written 444 words that day. So to fight any of them, I have to write a bunch already.
Oh,
That is
no.
sneaky.
Yeah, they're so tricksy.
Tricksy Hobbit. Okay, go to sleep, computer.
At least I'm assuming that's what's going on.
That makes sense, I think.
Yeah, I'll report again if it doesn't let me fight them next.
Rachel, you look less frozen, so that's good.
Yes.
Okay, I think it's working now.
It's a very lifelike photo.
Like the Hogwarts portraits.
Yeah.
Until she speaks some words, she can't hear us.
Yeah, I'm a little worried.
Oh crap! I can't hear Erin. No! Why is this happening? Okay. Oh my god! I'm so sorry. I don't know what's. I can hear you guys, but I can't hear Erin for some reason.
Why just specifically me?
I'm gonna try and
Why
lip
her?
read. Okay, let's see.
Stupid.
Funny though.
Yeah, not funny if it's. How about it's you next time?
Erin seems
Nope.
to disagree that it's not funny.
I'm trying to lip read really badly. I'll have like Erin's face up here, being like, okay.
She's just annoyed at the injustice of it all. It pretty much sums up what she's feeling.
Very strange. If anybody knows, like, leave it in the comments why this is happening, because Google tells me that this isn't a thing, and just for some reason I can just like not hear certain people. It shouldn't be. I don't know what's going on here.
We had a question for Kelly from Bran. What do you write in your notebook in conjunction to typing?
I kind of use them. I haven't found a perfect system. Like I kind of use things intermittently. So I have like on my iPad, I've got some like brainstorming and a writing notebook in GoodNotes, and then I have like random notebooks that are like paper ones that I always mean to have like some big special purpose. And it's always like a couple of pages on a project, and then I move on. So,
I'm gonna put my hand up
projects.
So that Rachel can tell I'm talking. Yeah, I use my notebooks to plot mostly. So the 3-act structure and all that. So before I type.
What a great idea to use your
if
notebook
I get blocked too. There we go. I'll be like,
okay, yeah, I see Erin.
Pick me.
Okay, great.
We had another question from Marshmallow Cass. I only set myself a 5,000 word target and reached it about an hour ago. Not sure if I want to add more to the target as I'm going on holiday in a few days. What do you think?
You definitely don't need to add to the target. Like, don't necessarily stop writing, but consider it kind of bonus, like you overachieved.
Yeah. I would add like 1,000 to the target or something. Just something that I was like, okay, I have to keep working. But like something I knew I could hit by the end of the month, so I would still be like, I won. If I miss your question, please re-ask it. I am probably not ignoring it. We just have a lot going on in the chat right now, which is awesome.
Yeah, so many people today.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's see, we've got people sharing in the discussion section what they're all working on. We talked about what we are working on at the beginning of the chat, so we'll just let you guys keep talking about that. And definitely, if you haven't yet, share your word count. Should we start writing again soon?
Yeah. Rachel has a prompt.
Yes. 4 minutes.
Perfect. Erin requested a prompt. Oh no.
Is Rachel frozen now?
I can see her moving.
You can hear us, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I said Erin requested a prompt, but I don't think you heard me at that moment.
Oh, sorry. I thought you just said like Erin something. I was like, all right, cool, but I didn't like hear what happened. Yes, sorry, no, yeah.
I thought it was just Erin requested a prompt, and Rachel's not gonna give it to her.
You get nothing.
I feel so cut off.
All right, let's see. So your next prompt is for cleaning related purposes. Found things. Have your character find an object that they thought they lost.
Ooh.
I like these so much.
Me too.
Thanks.
I need to get better at this. Like I do the prompts on for the words Instagram, and I struggle with this. Like I just want to borrow all of yours.
I mean, Megan did a great job last week, and that really put me in a really creative mood because she was talking about like camp-related stuff. So I was like, okay, that was like, yeah, that was really good. Or you could even think up the prompt first and then put like a fun nomer on it.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Like
what I
that time
did.
Desiree did mythical creatures. That was so cool.
Yeah, like coming up with the cleaning theme or whatever. It's how you spin them to like dirty laundry is like this story did. Anyway, you're also
Wordplay.
Yeah. Well, like today, actually, I did a giant clean of my bookshelves and my TBR pile, and I just like got rid of a ton of stuff. So if you watch the WordNerds regularly, keep watching because a video is going to be up this week, I think, of what I got rid of because it was a very large stack. So I'm just in the mood of like cleaning stuff because the last week I've been sitting in bed recovering from surgery and I'm just staring at my bookcase all day. And finally I was like, that book right there, I need to get rid of it. So I just did that the whole 9 yards and got rid of a ton of stuff. So it's very freeing. I'm like, oh,
it's
yes.
gotta feel good, yeah.
Yes, like spring cleaning, we're getting rid of stuff. I have space on my bookshelf again. It's wonderful.
When I get back from my trip in like a week or 2 weeks, I guess, we're finally gonna get my bookcases up for like, I don't know how long it's been since I fully had them. And then I'm doing a big unhaul of like, what do I not want to move again in a few months?
Yeah. Yeah, like taking all my books off to clean the shelves was the worst thing when we were renovating and having to put them all back on. I was like, I hate my life. Like, why did I do this to myself? So, not looking forward to doing it all again.
Yeah.
We had a question from Marshmallow Cast. How are you feeling post-surgery, Rachel?
Oh, it's this healing process is a lot slower this time than it was last time, so I'm a little bit annoyed at that. But today I do feel a lot better than I felt in a couple of days. So probably should be back to normal programming, regular scheduled programming next week. Or I guess it's coming up week because it's Sunday. Yeah. All right. Well, it is 5 after, so we are going to go until 20 after the hour. Your writing prompt is Lost Things, so I wish you all luck, and we'll see you back in 15 minutes. And time for everybody.
All right.
How to go.
Good.
Good.
Let's do some maths.
My computer stayed on, so that's about
Nicely done.
Progress.
I think I figured out the end of this book. I just still have some chapters in the middle. So I'm like, okay, I know where I'm going now. How do I get there?
Nice.
Yeah, I like semi-plotted something, so like thinking like, oh, okay, yeah, I did like about 200 words, just like notes and like ideas and stuff. But then like I got a plot, and I'm like, oh, hello there, plot line. Nice to meet you. Like that's kind of cool. Yeah, can work this idea into something.
I got 692.
Nice.
Very nice.
Almost exactly the same as the last sprint.
Well, in like 15
Consistency.
minutes, that's pretty good.
Yeah. If you are just here joining us, welcome. This is a write-in for people involved in Camp NaNoWriMo. We all write novels, and we do set amounts of time in which we are writing words. And so that's what we're going to be talking about. We're getting a lot of random Game of Thrones questions, but this isn't actually a Game of Thrones chat, so I'm very sorry if that's why you're here.
You're going to be disappointed.
Yeah, if you write books, though, please stay and write words with us.
Yeah.
Let's see. And you guys are welcome. If you watch Game of Thrones, you're welcome to chat with each other. But that's not what we're chatting about. Let's see. If I missed your bookish or writing related question, please feel free to re-ask it. And if you didn't ask a question but haven't shared your word count yet, please do that as well.
Lots of great word counts.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, someone from Ireland. It's 1:22 a.m. there.
Dang.
Oh my gosh. Hardcore.
Let's see. So we'll probably do one more sprint tonight, I'm guessing, and then we'll call it. So that
one more.
That's good.
Is
If
there
we
like a
don't
name for the Game of Thrones fandom? Is there a name for the Game of Thrones fandom? Like how there's like
I don't know.
I don't know.
Every time I said, is there a game for Game of Thrones people? I'm like, I don't think so. I think it's
Like, would it? Sure.
No. But we'll be ending with plenty of time for the people who are big Game of Thrones fans to get ready, get all your snacks and panic
Yes, exactly.
before the show starts.
Yeah. Well, if we don't have any questions that are happening right now, again, please feel free to ask whatever you like. We have 2 minutes before the next
Let's do
5 block, so should we just jump right back in?
Do it. And then
All
we'll
right, cool.
answer any last minute questions after that.
Okay, so your prompt for this next writing sprint, wait, where'd they go? There they are. All right, so for the third spring cleaning related prompt is cleaning supplies have something old become new again.
Ooh.
Nice. Kelly's enjoying these so much.
Kelly's just like, yeah, okay. Just, clean some stuff off, do a little dusting, and it's brand new.
I should dedicate myself to learning to write writing prompts. As challenging as it is, it's probably easier than books. So if I master this, I don't have to worry about books anymore.
Yes.
Exactly.
Wait, how does that work?
I'm giving up writing books to write word prompts.
Oh, okay. That may well.
We did have a question that I think we can answer pretty quickly in 1 minute. Autumn asked, anyone do voice to text? I know Kelly does some.
Yeah, I haven't in a while. My voice recorder's gotten lost in the box chaos, but I do like it. It's just then there's all the extra editing that kind of drives me nuts. But when I do it, it's super productive. So highly recommended. Just takes a bit of getting used to.
Yeah. Do you use the Dragon Speak one?
Yeah, Dragon Naturally Speaking.
Mm.
Some number. I don't know. 13.
All right, well, it is already the 25, so last 15-minute word sprint of the night. Go, go, go. We will see you back here at the 40, so good luck to everybody. And that's time. I don't know if it was like this for everybody, but that 15 minutes went very fast.
Yeah, it really did.
We're so used to 20 minutes, so it's just like, oh, it's
Yeah.
happening now.
Okay then. I wrote 679 and finished up the tall trees quest with those like
Nice.
monsters.
Wow, good job.
Rachel, can you hear me now?
I can. What did you mean?
Yay! I thought maybe when you exited in and out, you might. So
Yeah,
yay.
sorry for everyone that was like looking at the screen. I had to like exit out and like come back in like 3 or 4 times. I don't know what my computer's doing. It's doing its own thing.
But
I can, hooray! I can keep everyone.
Yay! Or me or whoever.
Everyone.
Hooray!
We had a comment from Sarah Lynn. One of my characters lost his memory. I was not planning on this happening. The best kind of memory loss.
I don't think anyone plans on that happening.
Yeah, true.
I just got caught up on Jane the Virgin today, and like everyone's got amnesia.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my god. Okay, but that plot twist, we need to talk about this later.
Oh,
Yes. I have feelings.
Me too. So many feelings.
We should do a chat on Jane the Virgin like we did on The Good Place.
We
There's a lot of
definitely
fun.
should.
And Jane is a writer, so
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Exactly. It's all related.
It's happening. It's definitely happening.
although poor Rachel sitting there being like, I don't watch TV.
Rachel's like,
I
stop
don't-
talking about TV, guys.
I have
That's not
no
what I
idea
signed
what
up
y'all are
for.
talking about. I'm like, I know
Well,
the show, but that's it.
I can actually do this one if we have a Jane the Virgin chat.
It's really a good one to talk about. Like the storytelling is something else.
Yeah.
So good. So good and addictive.
Oh, we had a question from Anya. Should I describe a character who appears in a series in the same world if this is a book in a different series set in the same world? So you write a series with this one character, and then you're seeing this character again, and it's technically a different series, but it's the same world. So should you like reintroduce them? Is how I'm interpreting that.
I really like when that happens. I love when book series just like mesh old and new characters together. It depends how important they are in that first book, and it depends how important that first book is to your new series. So if you want to do this like a little cameo of them, maybe they became famous in the first book, and your character in the second book's like notices them. It's like, oh my gosh, like that's that person, like they're they won that battle or something, like that's fine. But if you're gonna like reintroduce them as a big character, it's a little bit more difficult, and you have to figure out like where they've gone from the last one.
Like, if we're talking about like, I'm trying to read your question. Describing a character in terms of physical description, or even like just reminding the readers of what they did. Like, I wouldn't info dump it, obviously, but you can find new ways to work it in. Like, book 1 isn't the only book in the Harry Potter series that you mentioned his glasses and his scar. Like, you can find new ways to kind of bring things up if there's things your characters, your readers should remember.
And also, if it's through like a different POV in the new book or series, it's good to be able to like everyone is going to see somebody in a different way. So if the POV is a different person, it is a great opportunity to show the audience like how this person sees the world, and then also like describe that other character so your readers that read the other series go, oh, it's this person, I know this person.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a double thing going on.
Yeah.
So.
Like, wow, their nose is so much bigger than I thought it was going to be. If they were like they're famous or something, and then you get that.
Yeah. A great thing to do if you are trying this is to read other book series that have done this, like the Illuminae series or the Starbound trilogy or anything by Leigh Bardugo.
Or Cassandra Clare.
Yeah, Cassandra Clare, like see how they introduce these characters who should be familiar based on like the level of importance that they're going to play. Like if it's a major character, how do they introduce them versus like if they're just dropping an Easter egg for you, like someone walks by who kind of looks like the character you know, and you're like, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
That doesn't have to have a long description then.
Yeah. Well, there's also little Easter eggs are fun. I'm pretty sure it's in one of V.E. Schwab's books. It might. Oh, I can't remember what it's from, but I know in one other book series she drops that Kel and Lila from A Darker Shade of Magic are like casually hanging out in the background of some masquerade party.
Yeah.
Is it from Vicious? I can't remember if it is.
I think it's one of those two for sure. It's like people at one of the two. The character goes to a party and like two people dressed like them or like making out or something at the party, so they're just kind of in the background with like
it's like a girl in a mask or something, and you're like, is that maybe? And like that's always super fun.
Yes. Sarah Lynn also recommended Sarah Dessen books, which also do this a ton and so well because all those books are in the same universe.
Interesting.
We should probably wrap things up.
Yeah, I think we should give you guys an adequate amount of time to prepare for Game of Thrones.
You got to prepare the snacks. That's very important.
That's the main
most important part.
Yeah.
Maybe tissues. I don't know. Okay, well then I guess I'll just take us all out here. Thank you everybody for joining us today and all of our writing. Thank you for asking all your questions and just have a fun Sunday night with us. I hope that if you do watch Game of Thrones that it is a good episode and you have a good night and you're not too traumatized by the end of it. That being said, we actually are going to have another write-in this coming up Wednesday. I know, surprise, surprise, just to change things up a bit at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure to tune in for that if you need maybe another word count day. Your phone.
That is this Wednesday, right?
This Wednesday, yes. So wait, what day would that be? That's like the 7th, 8th, 17th, 18th? 17th. 17th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll all be there.
Oh, and next week is our book club also. The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo on Sunday.
Yes, book club is 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which, do you have a copy of that? I don't have something to hold up.
Not next to me.
Oh, no, okay, that's okay. That's okay. All right, yes. Yeah, go read it. We're going to be having, of course, our daily videos all this week. We will see you at book club next week, and I hope you guys all have a good week ahead of you. Bye!